What up? How y'all been doing? Hey, it's your kid, it's your boy, Legendary, and I'm back at it again with another one. You don't know what the fucks. Oh, man. Not again. You know the moments I be doing, but look it. I'm back at it again with some Catch the Predator. This one is titled The Innocent Predator. I seen it and I was like, how the fuck he innocent? We got innocent predators. We about to dive into it. Let's get into it. Dateline Crime Net.
Joseph Louis Roisman took a bus, a cab, and here he is.
Damn, wait, hold up. This nigga took a bus, a cab. Nigga, he about to go to jail now spending all this damn money. Shit. A bus and a cab.
More than 5 hours to visit a girl he's never met before.
5 hours?
Not in person. He started chatting online with her just last night.
Damn.
He took a bus and a cab to get here.
Damn.
The girl he's meeting is 13.
Here. So glad you made it. Have a seat. I made some frozen lemonade.
Very cool.
Yeah, you like lemonade?
I do. He was really talking to a decoy from the online watchdog group Perverted Justice. He's Joseph Roisman, a military man currently enlisted in the Navy. Online, the 21-year-old, calling himself Joseph Roisman 2000, tells the decoy he's completely shaved in his private area, asking in graphic detail what girl wants to give oral sex when a man isn't shaved. The decoy says, "I know I don't," and he responds, "Well, you won't have to worry then."
Guess what? I want to change my suit. Does that sound good to you?
That really sounds good. I don't have a suit though.
That's okay. You don't really need one.
Good deal.
Yeah, jump in. It's really warm. I turned it on a couple hours ago.
Sweet.
Yeah.
As he starts taking off his clothes, he goes in search of the decoy. Instead, he finds me. Keep your hands on your pockets for me. All right. Okay. Now I want you to go sit down over on the other side of the barn, please.
These
Right next door.
Holla.
Have a seat.
Got your shirt on.
What was your plan?
I don't know. Talk.
Dogs. Be friends.
Yeah. As long as we're friends, that's fine. As long as I don't, cross that line.
But you talked about
Crossing that line.
in the chat.
We did discuss oral sex, but
I want to wrestle you so freaking bad. Wrestle me. I'd let you in just so I could feel you on top of me. Blanket. I want to see you so bad.
Wow, these niggas really wildin'. Now you can't trust these military men. Hey, why that nigga look like, shit. Y'all seen, Toy Story? Bug, the nigga that had Woody and, Bugs over there, that nigga, he looked like that nigga. Yeah.
honest mistake.
Honest mistake.
This is my first time doing this.
First time.
First time.
If she would have let you, you would have had sex with the girl.
With her, no.
Do you know that it's illegal
This
to
nigga lying.
solicit someone who's underage online for sex?
Yes.
But it seems as though that is what you did here. I mean, you could see how someone would draw that conclusion.
Yeah, goofy ass nigga.
Well, there's something you got to know, and that is
You going to
Chris
jail.
Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens online for sex.
And they be coming out attacking this like, cause like you seen that nigga, he was like, what's going on? Like, at this point, I feel like y'all probably know this nigga Chris Hansen. Because y'all be sitting here confident, like, yeah, nigga, I was just sitting here talking, like, I just wanted a friend. Shut your goofy, you wanted a little kid as your friend? Like, come on, bruh. Come on. At this point, y'all might as well just pay for pussy. Just pay for it. Cash out, bro. Cash out.
No, there's nothing else for me to say. Thank you very much.
He think he just about to walk away?
This man's long journey is about to get even longer.
He think he just about to walk away?
Backyard and enters the garage. He's arrested.
Police department, hands up! Come out! Come out!
Let's go.
Then taken to this booking station, photographed and brought in for questioning.
Did you know this girl was 13 when you first started talking to her?
Yes.
Did you guys talk about the possibility of her giving him whenever you talking to her on the internet?
I mentioned oral sex, yes.
Which would lead a reasonable person
He
to
said
believe
dead ass
that
head. That's why
that
they
might have
bleeped
been
it.
in the back of your mind, thinking about it.
Oh yeah, it was definitely in the back of my mind.
So what would had prevented
just
that
snitched
from
on himself.
happening if there hadn't been someone there to intervene?
Self-control. She wants to
He
go out.
tells the officers several times that he would not have done anything sexual with a 13-year-old, but finally he admits
Yes, I would have liked to. Yes. Nothing more.
there were a total of 3 military men caught in this investigation.
Damn. He was found guilty in 2011 when judge ruled midway through the trial. Prosecutor failed to prove Ramsey. What the fuck? He will vouch. Wait, hold the fuck up. Cause this shit moving too fast. This shit moving too fast. Was arrested. The sting. Bet. Was found not guilty in was found not guilty in 2011 when a judge ruled midway through the trial. Prosecutor failed to prove Ramsey had what the fuck? Wow, white privilege is right here. This was dead ass white privileges. Damn shit. On 2013, Ramsey was arrested after a 50-year-old woman said he exposed himself to her and then committed an unwanted sexual. Damn, this nigga was wildin'. Shit, I had to pause this shit to read it. Not guilty. This nigga was just like all around bad. Not to mention he wanted to sue NBC for $100,000. This is just an online danger. These the people you gotta watch. Mugshots after mugshots. He looked like he was on them drugs. He was getting his ass beat.
On the docket today, to catch and release a suspected child predator.
The next man you'll meet needs little encouragement to take off his clothes, ready to jump in the hot tub.
Sweet.
Joseph Roisman, arrested after being interviewed by
This nigga
NBC's To
said
Catch a Predator.
Roisman.
You know
I
this
thought it was
series.
Ramsman.
The former Navy sailor traveled more than 100 miles by bus, according to prosecutors, planning to meet someone he believed was a 13-year-old girl. Turns out he had been chatting online with a decoy. Well, he was just acquitted with the court's apologies because the judge found that he was entrapped, concluding that Roisman never intended to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. His attorneys claimed he was just there to, quote, cuddle with her and watch a movie. Now his family says they are going to sue NBC and others, but could they possibly win that lawsuit? Let's ask our panel. Former prosecutor Jonas
I wanna
Milborn
know.
and Fox News legal analyst
Fuck the
Mercedes
bullshit.
Colwin. Mercedes, could they possibly?
I can't even imagine. First of all, forget this justice system and forget this judge. Release that perv to a group of mothers and we'll take care of him. I can't believe that this family actually has the gall to bring this case. Let's look at this little chat between the 21-year-old and the 13-year-old. He said, oh, don't worry, my private parts are shaven so you won't get hair in your mouth. By the way, how old was the last person you had sex with? And all of this online chatting. And by the way, there's
Shit
no
weird.
intent to have sex with this 13-year-old. Meanwhile, he's half naked the moment he hears that, oh, we'll go into the hot tub. What, is he going to cuddle her in the hot tub? And why, if he's just intended to cuddle her, did he have to say that he shaved his private parts and asked about sex?
That's
it's
a very,
absolutely outrageous.
very good question, Mercedes.
Shit, wow, bruh.
Jonna.
Yeah, I agree that the allegations here are gross, but let's
Only
remember
because he
there
white
was
and he
no
in the military.
13-year-old girl. The 13-year-old girl was actually
But
an
he
adult
thought there was.
decoy.
Say the prosecutors.
Allegedly, he thought there was, but the judge has claimed that, look, he was essentially entrapped, and that the group behind this whole case lacked credibility.
Explain what
for a
that
number
means,
of reasons.
that he was entrapped.
Okay, so entrapment in the eyes of the law means getting somebody to commit a crime that they had no predisposition to do. And in this case, this defendant had no criminal history. A lot of the defendants on To Catch a Predator have no criminal history. And that because he was chatting online with an adult, that he was essentially entrapped.
But
That's why the judgment is
nobody
ruling.
forced him, Mercedes, to say yes to meeting with a girl he thought or who said she was 13 years old. And he reportedly admitted to the detective that he did believe she was 13.
And that's what's so outrageous. He goes on this 110-mile bus ride to meet
crazy.
this 13-year-old to watch movies and cuddle with her.
How is he possibly going to file a lawsuit, Mercedes? What jury is going to listen?
This shit, wow, bruh. Only because like this nigga must like had like a good ass lawyer because like he was they was convinced that he had the whole judge convinced of this shit. This shit is crazy.
Him say that he's a victim.
Exactly right.
Wow, and he
jury's
became
gonna
a victim.
say this judge got it wrong, based because all this evidence is going to come through. And frankly, he's a fool because the protections he would have in the criminal court, meaning his deposition, his testimony, he's going to be compelled now to testify under oath and detail in full detail the motivation, what he wrote, what he said. And by the way, that online chat is off because I went on the internet to look for it. It's off, but he's got to show that as part of his evidence. So all of this is going to come forward, much of which didn't get to the jury in the criminal court.
You know what I think about when I hear this?
I feel like they did lack evidence. They did lackluster. I don't even think these are words. They did half-ass investigations.
$100,000 trying to defend him on what they say are trumped up bogus charges, and the jurors who were sitting there getting ready to render a verdict, but the judge took the case from them and said, "You don't even get the case. There's so little case here. I'm throwing it out because it's so clear the guy's been entrapped." The jurors who were interviewed, at least one of them said they felt bad for him, his life had been ruined, and they really thought that this perverted justice that NBC partners with on this had overstepped its bounds. I mean, that speaks volumes.
It does, and that will probably be the reason why he will get some money in the civil lawsuit. If he sues NBC and perverted justice, his claim should be this: it's one thing to catch a predator; it's another thing to concoct one. And they essentially created this crime, and he wasn't a criminal.
But look, even if that's the case, if they created the whole crime or some shit, is it like everybody that's on this show is about to just go back on and just sue NBC? Like, yo, y'all told me she was 13, but turns out she's 18. Like, come on, bruh. So now it's like when they do this show, they need a 13-year-old just to make this shit believable? This shit is crazy. White America, man.
Person Mercedes doesn't understand because it's like if none of us could be, entrapped, forced into agreeing to go meet a 13-year-old.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. I mean, frankly, even if he says, well, look, the decoy, well, now he knows it's a decoy, but the 13-year-old was bringing up this subject matter of intimacy and sex. So, of course, I engaged him. Hey, you're the 21-year-old having this conversation with you, believe as a 13-year-old, disengage and says, listen, this is not the type of talk that I want to engage in, and pull out because you're the adult. Don't say that somehow you're entrapped because the subject matter was brought up.
Like they made him do it.
Exactly. No gun to his head, no duress. It's all bogus.
Well, we'll see. The family says that they are going to sue NBC in particular for more than $100,000. Panel, thank you.
I feel like
One final word. This guy doesn't sound like a victim to me. He admits he believed the girl was 13.
Right.
He wanted to eat fruit off of her. That's what he said. And cuddle. Please. Even if he does file a civil suit, what jury would be sympathetic to him? I don't know. Can you imagine the cross-examination?
This shit crazy, bro. And I be telling y'all, like, now I need to know if he won. I want to know if he won this shit down. I want to know if he won 100,000. Hey, yo, until next time.